Let darkness guide me. This better be good.
Aye?
What does the Shadow will? For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me, as the Shadow wills. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me, for the Lich King. As the Shadow wills. Let darkness guide me, as the Shadow wills. Intriguing, as the Shadow wills. Let darkness guide me, as the Shadow wills. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me, as the Shadow wills. As the Shadow wills. For the Lich King. As the Shadow wills. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me, as the Shadow wills. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Intriguing. As the Shadow wills. For the Lich King. As the Shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. Die! Intriguing. None shall survive. For the Lich King.
Tremble before the scourge.
Let darkness guide me. None shall survive.
Tremble before the scourge.
Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. As the Shadow wills. None shall survive. Intriguing. As the Shadow wills. Intriguing. As the Shadow wills. For the Lich King. As the Shadow wills. Intriguing. As the Shadow wills. Intriguing. As the Shadow wills.
Tremble before the scourge.
For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me.
Can I help you?
The dead shall serve. Die! As the Shadow wills. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me.
Tremble before the scourge.
As the Shadow wills. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. Die! For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. They'll all be mine. As the shadow wills, let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills, let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills, none shall survive. Intriguing.
Tremble before the scourge.
As the shadow wills. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. For the Lich King. None shall survive.
Tremble before the scourge.
As the shadow wills. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Die.
Tremble before the scourge.
Our allies' town needs help.
As the shadow wills. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Intriguing. What does the shadow will? As the shadow wills. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me.
Our allies'
For
town
the
needs
Lich
help.
King. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Die. As the shadow wills.
Tremble before the scourge.
Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills.
Take your time. Look around.
The dead shall serve. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. Die. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. None shall survive. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Die. None shall survive. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. For the Lich King.
Tremble before the scourge.
None shall survive. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King.
Tremble before the scourge.
Die. They'll all be mine in the end. None shall survive.
Our allies' town needs help.
Tremble before the scourge.
Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. None shall survive. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me.
Tremble before the scourge.
Die. As the
Our
shadow
allies'
wills.
town needs help.
Tremble before the scourge.
For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Die.
Our allies' town needs help.
Intrigue. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. None shall survive. For the Lich King.
Tremble before the scourge.
None shall survive. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. Die. None shall survive. For the Lich King. Intrigue. Die. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. Intrigue. As the shadow wills. Intrigue.
Tremble before the scourge.
Die. They'll all be mine in the end. None shall survive. For the Lich King. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Die.
Tremble before the scourge.
As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. Die.
Tremble before the scourge.
Die. Let darkness
Our
guide me.
allies' town needs help.
As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me.
Tremble before the scourge.
For the Lich King. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. None shall survive.
Wait till you see me in action.
This better be good. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. What does the shadow will?
Our allies'
For
town
the
needs
Lich
help.
King. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills.
Tremble before the scourge.
Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Die! None shall survive. They'll all be mine. Let darkness guide me, as the shadow wills. Die! None shall survive. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me.
Our allies' town needs help.
As the shadow wills.
Tremble before the scourge.
None shall survive. For the Lich King.
Our allies' town
Intriguing.
needs help.
Die!
Tremble before the scourge.
Let darkness guide me, as the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. None shall survive.
Tremble before the scourge.
Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. This better be good. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me, as the shadow wills. Die! For the Lich King.
Tremble before the scourge.
Die! Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. None shall survive. Die! For the Lich King.
Tremble before the scourge.
Let darkness guide me. Die! As the shadow wills.
Tremble before the scourge.
Intriguing. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. None shall survive. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Die!
Tremble before the scourge.
They'll all be mine. Die!
Tremble before the scourge.
Die! None shall survive. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Lich King. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me.
Tremble before the scourge.
As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. For the
Our
Lich
allies'
King.
town needs help.
Intriguing. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. What does the shadow will? As the shadow wills. Intriguing. None shall survive. Die. None shall survive. Die. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. None shall survive. For the Lich King. Die. None shall survive. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King.
Tremble before the scourge.
Darkness guide me. Intriguing.
Greetings, my lord.
The shadows beckon. As the shadow wills.
Welcome to our village. Our allies' town needs help.
This better be good. As the shadow wills. Die. They'll all be mine. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills.
Tremble before the scourge.
None shall survive. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. Intriguing.
Tremble before the scourge.
As the shadow wills. None shall survive.
Tremble before the scourge.
Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. As the shadow wills.
Our allies' town needs help. Our allies' town
Dead
needs
shall
help.
serve. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Die. As the shadow wills. Intriguing.
Our allies' town needs
Shall
help.
survive.
My life possesses me.
Are you threatening me?
The restless dead await. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills.
Tremble before the scourge.
For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. What does the shadow will? As the shadow wills. None shall survive.
Tremble before the scourge.
None shall survive. Let darkness guide me.
Tremble before the scourge.
As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. Die! Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. They'll all be mine in the end. None shall survive. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. The shadows beckon. Let darkness guide me. The dead shall serve. For the Lich King. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow will. Intriguing. They'll all be mine. For the Lich King.
Tremble before the scourge.
Intriguing. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. None shall survive.
Tremble before the scourge.
Allies' town needs help.
Tremble before the scourge.
Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King.
Our allies' town needs help.
What?
What does the shadow will? Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. wills. Let darkness guide me, for the Lich King. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me.
Tremble before the scourge.
As the shadow wills. Intriguing. Die! As the shadow wills. For the Lich King.
Tremble before the scourge.
As the shadow wills. This better be good. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King, let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me.
Tremble before the scourge.
None shall survive. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills.
Our allies' town needs help.
Intriguing.
Hello.
The restless dead await. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Die!
Tremble before the scourge.
As the shadow wills.
Tremble before the scourge.
Intriguing. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King.
Our allies' town needs help.
Let darkness guide me. Intriguing.
Tremble before the scourge.
As the shadow wills. None shall survive. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. None shall survive. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills.
Tremble before the scourge.
Die! For the Lich King.
Tremble before the scourge.
Our
None shall survive. Die. None shall survive. For the Lich King,
Our allies'
as
town
the
needs
shadow
help.
wills. Intriguing. For the Lich King, as the shadow wills.
Allies' town needs help.
Tremble before the scourge.
Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. For the Lich King.
Our allies' town needs
This
help.
better be good. As the shadow wills. None shall survive. Die.
Tremble before the scourge.
None shall survive. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. I wish only to serve. The dead shall serve. Intriguing. Die!
Tremble before the scourge.
They'll all be mine. None shall survive. Die!
Tremble before the scourge.
Let darkness guide me. Die! For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing.
Our allies' town
Let
needs help.
darkness guide me. Intriguing.
Tremble before the scourge.
None shall survive. Thy bidding, Master.
Are you threatening me?
What does the shadow will? For the Lich King.
Tremble before the scourge.
Die!
Tremble before the scourge.
Let darkness guide me. None shall survive. Intriguing. For the Lich King. The dead shall
Our
serve.
allies' town needs help.
Tremble before the scourge.
Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. For the Lich King.
Our
Tremble
allies' town
before the scourge.
None shall survive. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. The restless death awaits. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me.
Tremble before the scourge.
None shall survive. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. Die! Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow will.
Our allies' town needs help.
Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. None shall survive. Intrigue. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Intrigue. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. Die. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills.
Tremble before the scourge.
Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. Where shall my blood be spilled? The dead shall serve. As the shadow will. For the Lich King.
Our allies' town
What does the
needs
shadow
help.
will? Let darkness guide me. As the shadow will. None shall survive. They'll all be mine. Intriguing. Die. As the shadow will. The dead shall serve. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King.
Tremble before the scourge.
Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. None shall survive. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. They'll all be mine in the end. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. Die. Intriguing. For the Lich King.
What is your wish?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The rest of death await. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich. Let darkness guide me. None shall survive. Die. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. None shall survive. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. As the shadow wills.
Tremble before the scourge.
Shall
Allies' town needs
survive.
help.
Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Intriguing. The dead shall serve. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Die!
Tremble before the scourge.
They'll all be mine. Die! Let darkness guide me.
Tremble before the scourge.
For the Lich King. Intriguing. The rest of the dead await as the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing.
Thy bidding, Master.
The dead shall serve. For the Lich King. Intriguing. Die! Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. None shall survive. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing.
Our allies' town needs help.
The shadows beckon. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. They'll all be mine. Die! As the shadow wills. For the Lich King, let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
What? What does the shadow will? Intriguing. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. Intriguing. For the Lich King. None shall survive. Die!
Tremble before the scourge.
As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King.
Our allies' town
The
needs
dead
help.
shall serve. Let darkness guide me. The restless dead await. None shall survive.
Tremble before the scourge.
As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. None shall survive. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. Let darkness
My life
guide
for
me.
Nazul.
The dead shall serve. None shall survive. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. For the Lich King.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
The restless dead await. As the shadow wills.
Tremble before the scourge.
Let darkness guide me. Die! Intriguing. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. For the Lich King. None shall survive.
Aye?
This desert. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. As the shadow wills.
Tremble before the scourge.
Darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide
Our
me.
allies' town needs help.
For the Lich King. darkness guide me.
Our allies'
For the
town needs
Lich
help.
King, none shall survive. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me, for the Lich King. Let darkness guide me, for the Lich King.
Tremble before the scourge!
For the Lich King, as the shadow wills. The shadows beckon. Let darkness guide me, as the shadow wills. Intriguing, for the Lich King, as the shadow wills. Intriguing.
Tremble before the scourge!
None shall survive. Let darkness guide me, for the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Die! Intriguing, for the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. None shall survive. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing, as the shadow wills. Intriguing. Die! Let darkness guide me, for the Lich King. Intriguing, for the Lich King. Intriguing, for the Lich King. Intriguing, for the Lich King. Intriguing.
Our allies' town needs help.
The shadows beckon. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Intriguing. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me.
Tremble before the scourge!
Die! Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King.
Tremble before the scourge!
Our allies' town needs help.
Let darkness guide me. None shall survive. Die!
Our allies'
As
town
the
needs
shadow
help.
wills.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Let darkness guide me. The shadows beckon. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. The restless dead await. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King.
Tremble before the scourge!
Intriguing. Die!
Tremble before the scourge!
Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. None shall survive.
What is it?
The dead shall serve. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Intriguing. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills.
Tremble before the scourge.
Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King.